How to create an online business that makes money 24/7. Are you a struggling entrepreneur? If you are a struggling entrepreneur, then this is for you. We're going to look at the key components of creating an online business that makes money 24/7. Many of the great internet marketers like Frank Kern, Eben Pagan and Stuart Ross will explain to you what you should do, but keep the secrets of how you do it for their paid training, which is excellent but not inexpensive. I want to give you a blueprint, a game plan that you can take away and implement today, no nonsense and no flannel. So what are the key components of an online business? The niche market that you choose to operate in. The audience that you find engage, entertain and inform. The income streams that you generate from that audience. The business processes you employ to generate the income streams. And no business is complete without key performance indicators and a cash flow statement at the very least. You need to know if you are making money, which is critical to driving your business. That's the what. We will also be talking about the why and, most importantly, the how. Stay around. In the final part of this training, we will discuss the blueprint for connecting these components together, something that most free training does not include. This is the how of the digital business, and it is the most important and critical part. At the end, I will share with you the single best piece of digital entrepreneurship advice I have ever had. Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to make sure that you get notifications. If you enjoyed this video, please let YouTube know by giving it a thumbs up. Now, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you think it's possible to get rich quick, then please let me know, as you will have discovered a secret that nobody else has been able to find. This is not easy. You will have to commit to an online business and work hard. This is not free, in the sense that some investment will be required by you as you build your business. Equipment, software, training, information, advertising. It all has a cost. And this is not a sales pitch. I'm a great advocate of doing things as efficiently and as cheaply as possible. If there is a free way to do something, then that's how I do it and how I will encourage you to do it. If I recommend products and services, some essential, some to make life easier, it's entirely up to you whether you use them or even click on my links to use them. Remember that I am also running a business, but sticking to my principles of adding value and helping. If you buy something or not, you get the same value up front. So let's talk about finding your niche. I don't want to spend a great deal of time on this, as it's really down to you, but a few pointers are important. Firstly, you must focus on a niche that you know, understand, and are passionate about. The 4 areas to consider are expertise. What are you good at? What skills do you have? What work experience, qualifications, interests, hobbies? Evergreen is important. Find evergreen topics for which there is constant and consistent demand and where the topics change little over time. Problems are things you can solve for your customers, and you need to ask yourself, how can you take away their pain? And their needs. What can you do to help your customers and to address their needs? Let's talk now about finding your audience. This is perhaps the most important section of the whole presentation. These are the people that you want to convert to become your customers. You need to go and find them. You need to work out how to reach them. You need to understand how you can help them, and you need to turn them into your tribe. So, how are we going to do this? Your number one priority is going to be to grow your audience and not your sales. Step 1. Firstly, you need to create your own blog. This is somewhere that you make the rules and have complete control. We will be driving a lot of our audience attention back to your blog so they can learn from you and have the opportunity to see and consider opportunities to buy from you. Step 2. The easiest way to find your audience is to go where they are, social media. This means creating and nurturing accounts on the main social media channels. I use Facebook pages and groups, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Step 3, you focus on creating high value-added content for your audience in your niche and you share it to your social media channels. This should be in all formats, written, audio, but particularly video, which is the most engaging. Step 4, you should also ensure that you engage with your audience on those channels. This is not a broadcasting strategy. And step 5, every piece of content should have a call to action. This should be focused on 2 goals, to bring them back to your blog and bring them back to your YouTube channel. We shall see more of this in the process part of this training. Note particularly that we are not selling them anything. This is content and value focused. Now let's take a look at your income streams. Your business needs multiple income streams, but you cannot develop these all at once. These can be broken down into different categories: products, digital and physical, affiliate income, services, consulting, coaching, sponsors and partners. The product pricing pyramid helps you to think about your products and services in a logical way. You can build in as many levels as you like, but essentially there are 3 key levels. Free, this is where you create value-added content like this and make it widely available. It builds your audience, it develops their interest in you as an authority, and starts to arouse their desire to learn from you. The threshold is where you convert your lead into a customer. You move them from being interested to being committed. The price level needs to be low enough to be low risk for them and to make a purchase easy. This is the principle on which many course marketplaces sell their courses. The typical price range is $9 to $29. That does not matter. Money has changed hands and you have a customer. If you could get 1,000 customers like these a month, then your business would be very profitable. Advanced is where we can talk about higher priced products and services, more complex, more in-depth courses. This is also where your customers are starting to purchase access to you personally through coaching and consulting services. Scalability is a critical component of every business, but what do we mean? Scalability is what makes your business earn for you when you're not working. It means that you create a product once and sell it many times without having to be involved in the process. Examples are digital online courses and affiliate income. This is why, as you will see, these will be of particular interest when we are starting our business. Coaching and consulting are examples of business activities which are not scalable. You are trading dollars for hours. This is why we value our time highly and price it accordingly. Now we're going to set some priorities for your business. We're going to focus on 3 income streams. When you're starting your digital business, you need to have something to sell. You need a threshold product offering. At its most simple, this could be a short ebook, but I recommend that you create a reasonably high-value online course, 2 or 3 hours worth. I recommend that you self-host on a platform like Teachable. When you have a group of courses, you can offer this as a monthly membership, as I do with my 6-Minute Strategist Academy, in which you can get over 40 courses for just $9.99 a month. You can also upload your course content to marketplaces such as Udemy and Skillshare, and a host of other platforms too. I would focus on these two when you're starting off, and this will help you to start to generate an income from your courses. Be patient. Both platforms take time to get established. If you want to know more about the course creation process, I have a substantial number of courses on the topic on my 6-Minute Strategy Academy for everyone from beginners to advanced instructors, and the link can be found in the notes below. You're also going to focus on collecting together a group of affiliate links which are relevant to your niche and making these available to your audience without pushing them or promoting them. These should include Amazon Associates and any software or hardware that you use in your niche, but look outside the box and search for products and services that supply your niche. Find their affiliate programs and sign up. The third income stream is going to be advertising income from YouTube, which is like being paid twice for doing what you love. YouTube is a great platform for growing your audience and showcasing your expertise. Once your YouTube channel has reached the threshold for monetization, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched in a year, then you have a third and very profitable income stream for your business. Until your business is established, these are the only 3 income streams that you should be focusing on. The more complicated and time-consuming products and services can come later when you have a substantial audience and customer base who want to buy even more from you. Now we come to the business process. This is all about the how. This is my favourite part, and the other part free content providers often don't share with you. This is the how of creating the money-generating business. To summarise so far, we are focusing on a niche. We are building an audience who are being engaged and informed by our content. They come to regard us as an authority they trust, and some will choose to buy our entry-level courses. We also expose them to opportunities to click on our affiliate links. And while they enjoy our video training on YouTube, they earn us advertising income. So, content marketing in 10 easy steps. This is how you put it all together. Firstly, create a piece of valuable content that is in video format. This does not have to be scripted. The video is the starting point. Then, upload the video to YouTube with a fully optimized description, which includes invitations to subscribe to my channel, links to courses, and affiliate links to products and services. I also include timestamps in the description, which make my video easier to watch for my audience and are important to my strategy later. Then, upload the video to your blog. I also have my blog set up so that any video I publish on YouTube is automatically published to my blog. This automation saves me time and trouble. From the video, strip the audio track, or just open the MP4 video in Audacity and it will only open the audio track for you. This you turn into a podcast episode, and once you have several episodes, you can set up and launch a podcast. I host my online learning podcast on Libsyn and my Optimistic Entrepreneur podcast on Bcast. Then you create a checklist or a PDF from the video. It could be the script or a PDF of the slide deck. This is a lead magnet, which you offer everywhere this content is shown to get viewers and prospects to sign up to your list. To do this, you will need to set up your email service provider. I recommend Aweber, ActiveCampaign or MailChimp so that you can collect emails. You will also want to be able to email your list when you have a new video and content to share with them. You will need to set up a link to a landing page where you can get them to give you their email in exchange for the lead magnet you have created. I use Wishpond for this, but Lead Pages is also excellent. Note that these are not free. When you are starting out, money is short, This step can be delayed until your business is better established. I then upload the video to my main Facebook page, and I use Facebook Creator Studio to create the closed captions. I publish the video again with the links back to my blog. Now I want to repurpose that video for my social media channels. I use a tool called, appropriately, repurposed.io to extract the video from Facebook with closed captions now built in, and use the timestamps to create snippets of the video which are normally 2 minutes in length. I then create vertical snippets and then schedule them to upload to Instagram TV, where I am growing an audience. The snippets include a link showing where the whole video can be watched on YouTube, or it could be your blog. I also create square format video snippets, again of 2 minutes, and schedule these to upload to Twitter, LinkedIn, my Facebook groups and pages, and Pinterest. These also have links back to YouTube or my blog post. As the video on my blog is embedded from YouTube, any views there are as good as being shown on YouTube. This process gives my growing audience every opportunity to find my content and follow it back to either my blog or YouTube. In many cases, I also add videos, where appropriate, to my existing courses to update or enhance them, thereby making my course content even more valuable to my students, who are unlikely to be able to find it for themselves on my YouTube channel, unless specifically directed there. Let's talk now about equipment and software. Setting up an online business need not cost a fortune, but will require a basic setup of equipment and software. This, at a minimum, is a computer, I use an iMac, a video camera, I use a Logitech 920 desktop camera, but make sure you can record a minimum of 1080p or ideally 4K. I have a USB mic and pop screen. I use a Blue Yeti, which is great, but whatever you get, it must be a USB mic at the minimum. And then for video creation software, I use things like ScreenFlow, Camtasia, and iMovie. I use Audacity for sound work, which is free open source software. I use presentation software, principally Keynote, and any other tools which I've invested in that I've been mentioning through this video. You can find links to all these in the description below. Now I want to share with you a really key tip, and that is AppSumo. If you haven't come across AppSumo, then you need to take a look. Most software tools now sell with monthly subscriptions, which I hate, as it becomes a very expensive exercise, particularly as my needs for most of the software tools are limited to the key functions, and I don't have hundreds of domains and accounts. AppSumo is a site which negotiates great one-off lifetime deals with software providers, and I've built up a library of tools which help me to create better, more professional content faster. I recommend you bookmark the site and check back regularly to start to assemble your own toolkit. There's a link below. Now let's go on to measurement and metrics. The measurement of your income and your key metrics or key performance indicators, KPIs, should become an essential part of your business. Only you can decide what is important, but here are some suggestions. Remember, your goals are profitability and growth. You can measure your income streams from your course sales on Teachable, your membership income from Teachable, your course sales on Udemy and Skillshare, your affiliate sales from Amazon and other affiliate sales and affiliate sites. And you can also start to count, hopefully, your YouTube AdSense income. Now, we also need to measure key metrics, and examples are your subscribers on YouTube, the numbers of course students you have in your various courses and on various platforms, your affiliate sales clicks and conversion rates, and your social media accounts, fans and followers. But just remember, what you measure moves. Now we come to the thing that I promised you right at the beginning of this video. The best advice that I have ever had, and it is so important, and it will definitely apply to you running an online business, running a digital business. So what is the best advice I have ever received as an online digital entrepreneur? The best advice is stop selling. Everyone is trying to sell you stuff, mostly stuff you don't want. So how do you feel about that? Speaking for myself, it really puts me off. I realised that having published over 40 courses, what I did not need to do was to create more courses. I didn't need to push any more offers. I needed to spend time engaging and growing my audience, and that is what you need to do too. Yes, you need a few digital products. You should have your affiliate links set up and available. But then focus on serving your audience and they will come to love you for it. If you have any doubt about this study, look at how Pat Flynn grew his smart passive income empire. In the early days, it was pure service and entertainment underlaid with a foundation of affiliate links. Everything else, his courses and all that, came later. Now let's summarize and recap. How to build an online business. This is my blueprint for you, looking at how you can create an online business which earns money 24/7. This is what I do and how I do it. Now we've covered the key components of an online business, how to find your niche, the importance of audience acquisition and engagement, the business processes to make your content marketing work, the equipment and software, the measurement and metrics, and finally, the best advice I can share with you. I have moved my business beyond this initial point, but I still work on getting the basics right. I have made many mistakes in the past and I am still rectifying some of them. My last piece of advice is to keep creating great content and keep building your audience. If you do this and give them opportunities to buy, money will follow. Just remember, stop selling. If you want to get ahead and start earning affiliate income through Amazon Associates without having to create any video content yourself, then watch this video where you can learn more about how to do this.